What up, everybody? Welcome into Studio De Jeffrey. It is time to talk about the Cowboys and the Panthers as we are getting set to kick this bad boy off and move to 3-1. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Welcome in, everybody. You can find me everywhere on the radio on 105.3 The Fan, YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, all the things. Let's talk about Cowboys-Panthers. What's up, Mario? Love you, buddy. We're an hour from kickoff, and things to watch in this game, according to Jeffrey. Oh, Kelton is going to come in here immediately with fantasy questions. Do I start Patterson or Pollard? I'd start Patterson, but don't worry about it. Elijah watching on Facebook at the game. What's up? Vance, VCC, Brian. Hi, everybody. All right. Cowboys-Panthers. Game day. So I was listening to 105.3 The Fan because Brian brought us on the pregame show, my co-host and good friend. And they were talking to the Panthers play-by-play guy, and I thought some of the words that he used were real smart about this game. And I'm trying to remember. Okay, I remember the words that he used. What's fun about Panthers versus Cowboys is, you remember why everybody hated Jason Garrett, or at least I hated Jason Garrett? Like Jason Garrett's not a dumb guy. His version of football just wasn't the current version of football. And I was listening to the Panthers play-by-play guy, and he used the term creative intelligence. And I think that both teams' coaching staffs have that. You look at Joe Brady and Matt Rule in Carolina. You look at is it Phil Snow, their defensive coordinator. You look at Kellen Moore, Dan Quinn. It is a matchup of coaching staffs that use creative intelligence to try to figure out how they're going to win a football game. So, matchups that are going to dictate how this game goes. I would say number one, Panthers defensive coordinator versus Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore. Because as I mentioned, the Panthers don't have a dumb coaching staff. They have a smart coaching staff. And so what they want to do defensively, Phil Snow in the squad. Phil Snow looks funny, by the way. What they want to, I am still off the dip. Thank you very much. Thank you for asking. This is day 3 without even wearing a patch. So hopefully it'll get better soon. You know what I'm saying? So the thing about Phil Snow in the squad is that they're not idiots. They have the way that they have won the last 3 games, but it doesn't mean that that's the way they're going to play defense today. You look at the way that the Cowboys have played football in the first 3 weeks. In week 1, they decided that run defense is incredible. We're not going to mess with it. We're going to throw the ball. Gave yourself a chance to win. Weeks 2 and 3, you said, oh, you're going to play us with 2 deep safeties? Well, we're going to be able to run the ball, and we're going to do it. And they did it. So you got 2 coaching staffs that I think are smart enough that they're just going to say, what are you going to do? Phil Snow, defensive coordinator for the Panthers, has to make the first move because he's got to line up with either 1 deep safety or 2. And then Kellen Moore's going to look at that, and Dak Prescott's going to look at that, and they're going to go, okay, let's play some chess. Let's see. How are you going to line up? What are we going to do? So I don't know if the Panthers will stick to their plan. Their plan has been attack quarterbacks, play your second safety down in the box, dare teams to beat you through the air. Does that mean that they'll do that? I mean, hell, the Cowboys ran the ball well the last couple of weeks. So maybe you do, as the Panthers play the way you've played the first 3 weeks, try to get after the quarterback, try to stack bodies up there in the run game. But if they do, boy, I think this game is going to get fun because I think that Dak Prescott will dice him up. But thank you to Stembo in the super chat. You got the carnivore red and clucker dust. What's the recipe from there? Oh, you make chicken wings. Okay. What you want to do, Stembo, is you want to hit it with the carnivore red first. Okay. That's your base layer. Then you want to get a little bit of the clucker dust on top there. Okay. Once you've done that, you're in good shape, but you're supposed to do this last night. So you're going to want to let it sit for a little bit before you smoke them wings. And you can grill them, smoke them, whatever you want to do. And the temperature doesn't even matter. People are going to lie to you. Like, oh, you got to cook them at 225, 270. I cook them at 275. I'll cook them at 300. I don't give a crap. You throw one chunk of hickory down in there with the charcoal, and as long as you're between 200 and 325 degrees or whatever, you pull them bad boys when they hit internal about 185, and you rock and roll. Okay? And you rock and roll. Shout out to the Lando Show, who's donging around on my channel. It's a good place to dong around. Okay, so matchups. The matchups that matter, I told you, number one is Panthers defensive coordinator Phil Snow against Dak Prescott and Kellen Moore and the offense. One of the things that Carolina has done a great job of doing so far this season is not just getting pressure because their players are good, but getting unblocked pressures. They are finding ways to bring guys you're not expecting them to bring. So this is, once again, chess match. Dak Prescott, Tyler Biadasz against the defensive coordinator, because you are trying to make sure that you have your blocking assignments right, that you're not getting ready to block a guy who is not rushing and then letting a guy who is rushing go. They've been getting people with that all year. The Panthers will crowd the line of scrimmage, and then they will send guys you're not expecting, and they won't send the guys that you thought were going to go. So you got to be on your P's and Q's on the offensive line. Got it? Great. Tonka, appreciate you. How can Joe Philbin and the Cowboys neutralize Derek Brown in that offset one technique? Well, help, probably. They do have, the Panthers have a good defensive line. Hassan Reddick versus Terrence Steele is a matchup to watch. Brian Burns is a good pass rusher. And Tonka mentioned Derek Brown. And the guy who impacted the Saints game the most in the middle was actually Morgan Fox for them, number 91. But Derek Brown's a big, strong dude. So you're going to have to help the center, because Derek Brown could probably forklift Tyler Biadasz a lot like what happened to him last week. So you got to help him. Connor's going to have to give him a little bit of help there. Okay. Let Zach Martin deal with the other defensive tackle on his own. Let Tyron Smith deal with the pass rusher on his own. And that's the way you go about that bad boy. Okay. Now, other matchups that matter. Lando Show. What did you say here? Proactive adjustment philosophy in regards to being creative offensively. Yes. Yeah. Mike McCarthy gets much crap for supposedly being an idiot that doesn't try hard. I think that's all garbage. I think Mike McCarthy's a pretty darn good coach. The way that he talks about football and the way that he talks about game planning and all of the things that I want my head coach to know, I think he's on it. Steven said, how do you like Terrence Steele's performance so far? I like Terrence Steele's performance a lot. I think it's been great. They gave him a lot of help against Joey Bosa, and then last week they gave him a lot less help, and he fared pretty well. This week is just a very different challenge because Hassan Reddick is not a 6'5", 270-pounder. Now you're going to see the other end of the spectrum. You're going to see a little guy who's 235 pounds. It's a speed player, and that is what the Panthers do well. They've got a defense that freaking flies. Cowboys kind of look that way this year too, right? They look like they're dialed in. They know what they're doing, and that everybody's moving at a faster speed than they were a year ago. Carolina plays fast. So that's fun. Next matchup to watch. How about Amari Cooper versus Dante Jackson? Carolina's best corner, I believe. He's about 5'10", 180, runs like the wind. That'll be a fun one, assuming that Coop lines up across from him a lot. But I feel like Coop a lot of times is on the left side. Dante Jackson a lot of times on that side. That is a matchup to watch in this game. Amari Cooper needs to win it for my daily fantasy so I can win a bunch of money. Need to do that. My other matchups to watch. I wrote them down on my laptop, which is in the other room. Other matchups to watch. Trayvon Diggs and DJ Moore. DJ Moore is an awesome player. Will Trayvon Diggs be covering DJ Moore? Will he be following DJ Moore? If he does that, and he has success doing that, he will go up even further in my esteem of where I hold Trayvon Diggs, because I don't picture him as a guy who covers the little twitched up, hellified shake and bake route running dudes. If he does that, then whew, you got something. Does he get interception number 4 today? I'm saying no, but I hope so. I hope so, but I'm saying no. I'm just playing the odds. Other matchups to watch. Oh, I remember one that I really like. I like Randy Gregory to get his first sack today. It'll be Randy Gregory versus primarily Cam Irving, who you may remember, Cowboy fans, because Cam Irving had a stop through here. He sure did. By the way, leave in the chat, who do you have having the Cowboys' first sack of the game? First sack of the game. Could be Osa, Parsons, Gregory. I would like to pick Randy Gregory against Cam Irving as the matchup where you're going to get after the quarterback a little bit. What's up, Justin, on Facebook? Everybody, what up, what up, what up? We got a Micah vote. We got an Osa vote. Yes, Keenan Allen is also a super nuanced runner, but he's just not as explosive of an athlete. He's a big, not clunky because he is such a great route runner. But that's that. Gregory, Osa, Gregory, Urban, Golston, Curse, King Jeff. I can't give you fantasy advice. I'm not good enough at fantasy. I say Micah Parsons creates a turnover today. What say you? That would be very nice. That would be very nice. Give me Randy Gregory with a strip sack. How about that? Dogberry on the Twitch is voting for Micah. Also in the chat, should I go live at halftime? Should I do that? And for lunch, should I have tomato soup and a grilled cheese or rotisserie chicken and vegetables? Let me know about that. Is Keanu Neal playing? I do not believe so. I believe Keanu Neal is still in the COVID protocol. Same with Bradley and Nye. So they are out of there. Why are you guys saying yes and absolutely? I said, which one? I started my guy Cordarrelle Patterson today over Tony Pollard and over Damian Harris. Don't feel great about it, but Damian Harris is going against the Bucs. It's a good run defense. So that's the way I'm going. Will Boss Man be back next week? Don't believe so. They have not started his clock yet. For when they do, you have 21 days to activate him. They have not started that clock yet. So he is probably, Boss Man's probably at least 2 or 3 weeks away, would be my guess. Dominic, carrying on the bit from yesterday. Heard there's a party at your place. There is not a party at my place. Damian, party at Jeff's. There's not a party at my place. No party here. Going to be super low-key, sitting on the couch. A lunch T-bone steak and baked potato. Diggs 2 picks and gives up a TD. What say you? Well, I say if he wants to, do it. I'll take that trade. Now, I will not give out my address. You guys need to chill out. Pollard's speed's going to be needed today. What I need today is Phil Snow and Carolina to keep coming after quarterbacks like they've been doing all year. Those numbers are skewed a little bit, by the way, by how hard they went after Davis Mills. Like they were blitzing every play against Davis Mills. So that's going to affect, but Carolina's got 14 sacks this year. So they're getting 5 a game. They are absolutely getting after quarterbacks. And I hope that that's what they try to do with Dak. Dak's been taking some sacks, but he's also a guy that I think deals with that well, manipulates a defense well, reads a defense well, and gives people the business. So I hope that Carolina is as aggressive as they've been all year because I would like to see Dak dice that up. Who's your leading receiver today? Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Dalton Schultz. Maybe Cedric Wilson. Maybe you're kind of a wild card. I'm not having a party. There's no party. Make sure you're following me on all 3 platforms, okay? Facebook, Twitch, YouTube. If you're on them, make sure you follow me. It's going to be really important at some point, I think. I get the feeling. So do it. I'm not a party pooper. I'm just not having a party. Damn it. It's not a thing. Everybody's going CeeDee Lamb. Everybody's going CeeDee Lamb. Apex going Coop. I appreciate that. Coop. Dominic, super chat. Appreciate you. When can we really know what this team is? Probably bye week. I mean, there's a chance they're going to be 5-1 going into the bye. And at that point, I think it'd be really hard to not say, oh, that's a good team. Because at some point you say, look, yeah, you played who you played, but you're effing 5-1, bro. I'm not hitting anything, Riley. I'm just saying that those things come with negotiations, and those don't always They don't always work out, you know? Sometimes people disagree about how kick-ass they are and how much they should be valued. Cabbage salsa and chips, smoke some wing. God, you guys, if you're going to make all this food, I might need to have a party. I might need to rent out a house, pretend it's my house, and bring people over for a party. You know what I'm saying? What do I expect from the defense today? Today, what's the picture over your left shoulder? This is left. This one, I believe, that's Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. That's Cloud from Final Fantasy VII. And that's a Hobbit hole that I bought from Art Finder. Okay. Is Neville Gallimore close to being back? Not yet. But when he does, it'll be nice. That's probably the best thing about the Cowboys so far, right? The best thing about the Cowboys so far is that they've done all of this really shorthanded. I'm doing this top of my head, but Zach Martin out week 1, and guys who have been out, like Michael Gallup out, Lyle Collins out. When you were missing Zach, holy cow, Tank Lawrence out. Like Tank and Collins alone gives the Cowboys, I believe, the most money against the cap on IR in the entire league. And that is not all they're missing. You miss Keanu Neal here. You miss Donovan Wilson. You're missing, at times they're missing, I believe, up to 7 starters. So they've been doing some things shorthanded. Will the Cowboys sweep the NFC East? That is a good question. I'm saying 5-1 just because they could, but you know, teams fiddle fart. There's a fart and fall down at some point during the year for every team. Oh, yeah, I forgot the fan cam is live right now. Oh, yeah, I should go. Yeah, I should go. All right, guys, have fun. Might pop on and do a halftime thing. Make sure to follow me on the platforms, all the platforms. Have a nice game day. Don't forget to hit that like button. Helps with the algorithm. Thank you, Cowboys vet, for pointing that out. This game cannot be a trap. They're 3-0. You can't have a trap game against a 3-0 team. All right, you guys have a wonderful time. Enjoy the Cowboy game. Enjoy Randy Gregory getting a sack or two, and kick ass. I can't raid the fan cam stream, Twitch guys, because I'm on Restream and not just on Twitch. If I was just on Twitch, I could do that. But y'all pop over there. Enjoy it. Tell Broadus I love him. And remember to be cool to everybody. You have no idea what anybody's going through. Be cool to everybody. I love you. Hey, Corey. What's up, Corey? Corey Majors is here, everybody. Whee! Corey, just send everybody. You did not want to say anything. I'm ending this because, Corey, you don't want to say anything. You're not saying anything. Hi, buddy. Love you.